Hallelujah, it's raining tacos. I'm thinking of the wrong song. Emma, we can talk about this. Emma, we can talk about this one, G. You can't get me. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. Look at you being a nerd down there in your water, being all nerdy with a fish in your hand, and just being a nerd. Like, oh my gosh, what a total nerd. Look at you down there, man. Not even on the high ground. What a total nerd. Like, look at you in your elytra and your helmet of netherite and your pants of netherite and your boots of netherite. I bet they're fully enchanted too, like a nerd. What a total nerd. Look at you, being a total nerd with a fishing rod in your other hand. Like, oh my gosh, what a nerd. Who names himself Emma May? What a nerd. Like, imagine your Twitch name being called I Am Emma May. Like, oh, what a nerd. Like, imagine blobbing up and down like a total nerd. Like, imagine needing to come up for air because you're a nerd. Imagine just not being able to breathe. Like, gosh, what a total nerd. Like, being such a nerdy nerd. Just vibing underneath in the water. Like, imagine, just breathe, lol. Just stay down there. Honestly, just grow gills. What a total nerd. Like imagine not just having good internet and being cool, and what a nerd. Blowing up on TikTok too, like man, what a total nerd. Like, being famous now, what a nerd. Like, being such a nerdy nerd with still caught in your hand, what a nerd. And then you're just vibing, going up for air again like a nerd, because if you would stay down there you would suffocate like a nerd, but you just want air for some weird reason. It's because you're a nerd though, because you wouldn't be able to breathe because you would be a nerd. Like, what a total nerd. Just you in the water, being a nerd and still just vibing with like a nerd, looking like a nerd. Like imagine like having cooked cod in your hand like a nerd. Like, imagine, like, look, it's becoming night now and you're still in the water like a total nerd.
Are you almost done?
Being a nerd, and oh, now you're speaking. You're speaking like a nerd. What a total nerd. And oh my gosh, and you're not even going to say goodbye to Porcelain Gaming 001. It's because you're a nerd, and I'm like, what a total nerd. And you're coming back up for air like a nerd, because you would have suffocated if you stayed down there like a total nerd. Like, what a nerd. Yes, I'm done.
Okay, thank you.